The bustling streets of New York, the dazzling lights, and the towering skyscrapers had always brought a strange comfort to Catherine Thompson's heart. A simple, deep-souled girl, Catherine was a literature student at Brooklyn University. She spent her days attending lectures, her evenings working in a café, and her nights buried in poetry and dreams. Her life took a turn the day she met Jack Carter, a successful yet humble businessman whose office building stood next to the university. Their first encounter happened at the cafe when Jack forgot his laptop, and Catherine, honest and sincere, returned it. That moment sparked something neither of them expected. Gradually, their meetings turned into conversations, their laughter turned into warmth, and their eyes started speaking a silent language. Jack's gentle nature and Catherine's honesty drew them close, closer than either of them imagined. Jack often said, "Catherine, you're the peace I've been searching for my whole life." Hand in hand, they strolled through the streets of New York, talked endlessly at Central Park, and dreamed of a future together. Catherine wove Jack into her poetry. He had become her muse, her world. But then everything began to change. Jack grew distant. He started replying to her messages hours later, canceling plans and offering vague excuses. Catherine was confused. The man who once made her heart race now made it ache with silence. One day, unable to bear the uncertainty, she went to his apartment unannounced. The door opened, and a beautiful model named Ella stood there. Jack appeared behind her, expressionless, silent. "I'm sorry, Catherine," he said flatly. "You're a good girl, but we can't be together. You belong in stories, not in my reality." Catherine's world shattered. The man she had built her life around had destroyed it in seconds. She left his apartment with trembling steps and tears that wouldn't stop. For weeks, she disappeared from everyone's view. No classes, no writing, no light in her eyes. But slowly, she picked herself up. She turned her heartbreak into ink and poured her soul into her debut novel, The Pain Within. It became an instant bestseller. Every blog, every review praised her raw emotion and storytelling. She became a sensation overnight. Months passed. Then one morning, she received a letter, simple, white, with her name written in familiar handwriting. "It was from Jack. "Catherine, what I did to you was betrayal, but only on the surface. A year ago, I was diagnosed with a terminal brain tumor, final stage. No treatment, no hope. I couldn't let you get tied to a dying man. I wanted you to hate me so you could let go. Live your life freely. Ella was never what you think. She's an old friend, staying with me during my final days. I made sure you found her so you'd believe I was unfaithful. When I read your novel, I cried. You bared my truth without even knowing it. If you ever pass by my grave, just smile for a moment. That's all I want. Always yours, Jack." The letter slipped from Catherine's hands. Her heart shattered all over again, but this time with the weight of truth. The next day, she traveled to Chicago. Jack's grave was there, quiet and hidden beneath the sky. A small tombstone bore a single line. "He broke her heart, only to save it." Catherine sat beside it, silent. Then, as tears filled her eyes, she smiled, just as he asked. Jack was gone, but his love, his pain, and his truth lived on, not just in her heart, but in her words. She now knew. Sometimes betrayal is the purest form of love.